Yeah.
I still don't like the fact that she's like, "You're my parents now." I think that's dumb.
I think it's really dumb, Noah. I think it's really dumb that at the end of the Yui bit where she brings in the like the most busted weapon that wasn't even put into the game and she one shots the little monster, and then after that she like the game deletes or whatever, and Kirito's like, nah, fuck that, and then he goes the code, then he hacks it in, and then instead of
hyper hacker gamer mode.
Yeah, and he hacks into the mainframe, and then instead of making a logout button so everybody can leave the game, he probably does the thing that takes more time, which is turn her entire data code into an item and attaches it to
100%. 100%. Also, look, there's so many. There's billions of problems with that. How in the world does Kirito know how to do that?
Yo, welcome into the very first episode of what's it called? Cope and Seed, and or what's the other one?
Beyond the Hype.
Yeah, depending on which thumbnail you clicked, we haven't decided. You'll help us decide later. You understand?
Do they understand though?
Doesn't matter really. Doesn't really matter if they understand.
Oh boy,
it'd be fine. But yeah, we're gonna be talking about anime arcs. If they're good, if they're bad, if they've been good, or if they were good when they came out. We decided to start with Sword Art Online and talk about this one. I feel like that's a really good choice because Sword Art Online's really weird. It is not much like any other anime arc or really anything. Even at the time, it is very strange.
This is true.
Over the next few weeks, we're going to be talking about it arc by arc, starting with the intro arc, otherwise known as the Aincrad arc, and seeing how it messes up against other intro arcs or as an intro arc as a whole. And so yeah,
for the introduction arc of SEO, most and kind of commonly known as the Aincrad arc.
Ish.
I'm gonna get right into it. The Aincrad arc has one of the has one of the best first episodes in all of anime.
I completely agree. I think because it really sets the tone for the whole show, or no, what should be the whole show, and we're gonna get to this in a minute, but I'm just gonna say it right now. The first arc of this should just be the whole thing. This
100%.
should be the whole thing, and this show,
100%.
It just kind of lies to you about like what this show is, because the name of the show is Sword Art Online, but
which is the name of the game.
It's the name of the game.
Game is broken, EA Sports. The game is broken. I'm losing every single game again. And
they're only in that game for 14 episodes or whatever it is, and then they leave.
17.
No, it's 17. I think it's only 14 episodes. I need to fact check this now. I think it's only 17. I think it's only 14. It's only 14.
What?
Yeah.
Frick.
Yeah. Shut up. Yeah. Shut up. Anyways,
I thought it was 17.
It's not. Yeah, but anyways, so it should be the whole thing because it tells you Sword Art Online. The game is called Sword Art Online. To talk about this arc right now and just as it is, it's entirely different because if we're treating this as an intro arc, it's very episodic and it's very, especially comparatively to the other arcs in this show, which are not at all episodic. Like, this is the only one. And it's super weird because they start the show off with this really grandiose idea, which, again, should be the entirety of the show.
Yeah.
But they're like, all right, we're going to skip through the 2 years that they're in this.
You're teasing me. Naughty.
The Aincrad arc doesn't even really feel like an arc.
Yeah.
It just feels like a series of events.
Yeah.
Which it feels like we're getting flashback, and the real Sword Art Online is everything that happens outside of Aincrad, which is so dumb.
Yeah, it's like they start off, and then Kirito meets Klein, and then he's like, "I'm edgy, I guess, so I'm gonna go off by myself."
I'm edgy. Kirito's like, solo. So I'm a solo leveler.
I'm a beater. I'm number one on Jerkmate ranked.
The true beater.
Yeah.
Like I feel like it's kind of cringy, but also like I don't mind his character arc at the same time. How like he goes from being a beater to being a wife beater.
What do you mean by that?
He goes from being a beater to having a wife. That is his character arc. Yes, I am a solo player, but now I have a wife at the end of the story. But I'm a
Pretty
solo.
much.
Yeah.
Which like I don't think it's amazing, but I think it's like solid that like he ends up interacting with these people throughout like the course of his time in Aincrad, and then he finally realizes like, oh, I can't just be alone. I need people in my
I need
life.
a woman. I need one woman.
Exactly.
And then
a woman, one woman,
and
a robot, and a robot AI kid.
and then a harem of other women that he will never like. This show has a lot of things. This show is an isekai. This show is a shonen sometimes a little bit, but mostly a power fantasy. This is a harem anime. But it's not a harem anime until like the second season. Actually, like it's
I know.
Like for this you get introduced to all the harem characters, and most of them don't come back until like the very end of this first season. All these episodes are not created equally. They're like, I think there's a couple really great ones in there. There's the one where Kirito pretends to be a part of the Midnight Black Cats and he gets them killed. That one's really good. There's a lot of really great moments in this that are spread out that are probably some of the most famous in all of anime. Kirito dual wielding for the first time. Kirito fighting Heathcliff.
Dude, this is one of my points. Kirito fighting, dueling for the first time and taking on a final boss, a floor boss on his own, completely solo.
Very cool.
Wild. Actually sick. Really great fight scene. Great music. Just a really cool sequence altogether.
Yeah.
It actually makes you like feel like there's stakes.
No, yeah.
Which I think is the best thing.
No, the music is great in this. Like the coffee soda.
Coffee soda.
It's so good. And then there's the bit there, like the really boring 2-episode stint where Kirito and Asuna solve a murder mystery, and like who cares? Even though I didn't care at all. Like, oh, it was the woman who didn't murder the man, but she did. Her man did murder her, but she's alive or something at the end or whatever. She's a ghost or something. I don't know. But it doesn't really make a lot of sense, and it's kind of boring. But that is the introduction of Laughing Coffin, miraculously, like a through line for the rest of the entire series.
I know, it's so sad.
It is so sad because Laughing Coffin could have been really cool.
Okay. And so talking about these kind of elements of SAO, I just want to say, SAO is like a 10 out of 10 concept.
Oh, for sure. Oh,
like,
100%.
Like actually, immersion VR.
Yes.
Immersion VR as like your setting, so it feels like real people.
Yeah.
Not like some random shonen protagonist like Goku who can shoot a laser into the sky and explode an entire planet.
Yeah.
The Aincrad floating castle. Gangster.
Yes.
A giant metal floating castle in the sky that has 100 different floors, each different from another.
Oh yeah, it's so sick.
Like,
it's so sick.
Come on.
It's so good.
There's, just endless potential in this. Like, dude, the stuck in the game.
The game is broken, EA Sports.
Die in the game, die in real life, bro. Die in the game, die in real life.
It doesn't get more gripping than that sentence. It really doesn't.
It doesn't. Like, there's so SAO. I kid you not, is a perfect 10 out of 10 concept, and only if it was done right, it would be on probably everyone's top 10.
Yeah. If it was done like to the quality of the show that could be done, it would be fantastic. But it's not, and like, especially because even in this like first like arc, which I would consider to be relatively pretty solid, the themes are really good in this. Like as well, that could serve as themes, or the whole theme of like what it means to be alive. There's a bit in the episode where Kirito is going to make his second sword, where he's talking to the girl and he's like, I can still feel your warmth, even though there were ones and zeros in the digital world. Are we really living in here? Things that comes up across the series. Fighting for those you love, protecting them from harm, things of that nature. Are you really protecting them? Like where he's like hiding his level, or when he's like fighting the floor boss by himself. Those things. There are a lot of really good themes in this.
Yes, dude. And there's so much depth to be found in the world of Aincrad. Yeah. Because when Asuna and Kirito go on that, they frick off to that cabin or whatever. Yeah.
Best part in the entire show, you mean?
Dude, straight up, bro. Straight up, bro. We're gonna get into that later. So then they meet this old guy who's literally just an old guy. Yeah. And he's just there. Yeah. And he just fishes and stuff. Yeah. Because there's normal people in this game, people who aren't serious mega gamers, who are straight up trying to just live their lives. Yeah, like kids. There's literally
there's kids stuck in the town of beginnings. There's a whole school.
Exactly. There's all of these tiny little elements just spread throughout the world of Aincrad. Yeah, that is just so underutilized. Yeah. Laughing Coffin. Freaking all the different guilds and stuff.
Yes.
There's just
all the different classes, the blacksmiths, the
Dude,
chefs.
yes!
Yes, like all that. I think still my favorite example of this is the episode where Kirito goes to make his own sword. He has Lisbeth. He takes her along. He has to go to the dragon cave because they need a blacksmith class to mine the thing. And Kirito's not a blacksmith class. He's just a fighter, so he has to bring her along. He has to protect her the whole time. And they have to go through this whole raid boss thing together. It's really great. It's really great stuff. Or even the the crystal system, where like if you're a good player, you haven't killed anyone, your crystal's green. There's red players that kill you all the time.
Yes,
the murder guilds and all that. Like
yes, and I feel like that is probably one of my biggest critiques of SAO is that it really does not use its side characters enough.
No, not at all.
Like at all, until arguably you get to season 3 and you introduce Yu-Gi-Oh. It's freaking dumb, and it's just like SAO does. It never ever uses its side characters unless it's awesome.
Unless it's awesome,
and
exactly.
that's it. And for whatever reason,
Sinon?
his cousin, who's kind of his sister, and apparently has a hard on for him.
Yeah, well,
for whatever reason.
We'll talk about that next time, though. We'll get into that.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
we're
best
gonna
believe
get into that later.
Best believe we're gonna get
next
into that.
episode, guys. Just wait for it.
But Clyde and Aegil could be definitely top. They have the potential to be top tier characters. Kirito's chemistry with Clyde and Aegil is so good every single time, but we just we just barely get to see him interact with him. Clyde's supposed to be Kirito's best friend. Like
I know.
and they just never do anything. But anyways, yeah, there's a lot of really cool things in this. Most of the characters, like I said, are really interesting. I really like Silica. Like in their own little episodes, they are really cool. Silica's whole story of God, what was it again that she her pet, yes, that, but also like her story in the real world about how she like has not really gotten many friends, and like boys only like her, want her around because she's cute and they don't really want to be friends with her. And then Kirito's like, oh, you remind me of my little sister, and Kirito like is kind of like a big brother to her, which is really weird because she's a part of his rejected women's club. But whatever, anyway.
I know.
Again.
Yeah, so there's a lot of really cool characters in this. It feels like they ran out of all of their ideas in this first season. They used
honestly,
like they don't really especially because they keep harkening back to, like, we'll talk about it like in subsequent episodes, where like Laughing Coffin keeps coming back as well, and
dude, the fact that they were just casually later on. When we had that war with Laughing Coffin.
Oh my God! What are you?
Excuse me.
The war with Laughing Coffin that you didn't show us.
You had a war with Laughing Coffin and you didn't show it.
You're teasing me.
You didn't
show.
You didn't show it, but you spent 2 episodes with some murder plot that that I don't care about. Just show me the war. Show me you fighting them. Jesus Christ! What are you talking about? How you doing, you gorgeous nerd? Just wanted to check on you for a second. You liking the video? You enjoying it? If you are, just give us a little like or rooski somewhere down there, or maybe give us a little comment or rooski. Tell us why, if you're not enjoying it, or just tell us you love us so much. I don't know, but just want to remind you of that really quick for a second. It really helps us out. Now back to continue sidetracked on Disney Channel. I'm not animating that shit. You get the idea. Also, I nailed it, by the way. Other things like just the fact that Akihiko Kayaba, you can't watch somebody else play the game and not have any fun. So he inserts himself into the game.
Yes, dude. I love the reveal that Kayaba is Heathcliff.
Yes, it's so good.
I think, dude, the fact that they're just like at the end of this battle, and Kirito's like,
yeah,
and he's like, Waching!
Yeah,
and he's like, what?
Immortal object.
Immortal object.
Yeah.
It's like, and then Heathcliff's just like, oh freak, he figured it out.
Yeah, like
that's crazy. He's like, dang, my evil plans have been thwarted. I now have to reveal myself.
Yeah, we're only 74%, 75% away through the game.
I know.
Yeah,
that's dude. It's not even the fact that like he's at the end. It's just like there, like 75% done.
Yeah.
Like, oops.
Yeah, I gotta fight.
Like, darn, I was supposed to be the final boss, I guess.
Yeah.
But not anymore.
Yeah.
Like you gotta fight me.
Most of this arc in general just revolves around the romance and relationship between Kirito and Asuna, which is great. Like I said, like
it is great.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna bring it up now.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you.
Those 3 episodes where Kirito and Asuna go off and live like a married couple in the woods, because technically they are a married couple.
Yes. The best episodes of the entire show.
It's the best of the entire series.
It's the entire series.
It's so good.
It's the best in any series.
I don't know what it is, but it's just like, dang, they just chilling, they just living happy married couple in the woods. Like, it's just so fulfilling.
Yeah, it's the best in
Like,
any
it's
series
just-
ever, I reckon.
It's just so pure.
Yeah.
It's just like in all this like this sadness and this depression of being inside this game where if you die in real life.
Yeah,
It's so happy.
Yeah,
it's so nice. It's just like, and that's the really cool thing I think that Yui says. That's like, she's like, oh, I found these two people who were like, you know,
happy
super,
despite
like happy
Yeah.
despite their circumstances,
Yeah.
and everyone else isn't.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, dang, I gotta meet these people.
Yeah.
I still don't like the fact that she's like, you're my parents now. I think that's dumb.
I think is really dumb, Noah. I think it's really dumb that at the end of the Yui bit where she brings in the like the most busted weapon that wasn't even put into the game, and she one shots the little monster, and then after that she like the game deletes or whatever, and Kirito's like, nah, fuck that, and then he goes the code, then he hacks it in, and then instead of
hyper hacker gamer mode.
Yeah, and he hacks into the mainframe, and then instead of making a logout button so everybody can leave the game, he probably does the thing that takes more time, which is turn her entire data code into an item and attaches it to
100%. 100%. Also, look, there's so many. There's billions of problems with that. How in the world does Kirito know how to do that?
The game is broken, EA Sports. The game is broken. I'm losing every single game again.
This is the console of the entire game that's in this random dungeon for some reason, and now I'm gonna hack into it. We're gonna do all these things. I'm gonna save our digital daughter instead of saving all these millions of people.
Yeah, no kidding.
Thank God nobody saw that, or else they'd bring it up and be like, Kirito, why didn't you just make the logout button? just add the logout button to the game, Kirito. It was in the beta.
It was there before.
It was in the beta. He's gotta bring it.
So it exists.
He's gotta bring it back.
You could have added it back.
He's gotta find the file that says keep logout button, delete false, and write true, and then it'll just be there.
I love those fight scenes.
The fight scenes, yes, the fight scenes are so good.
The Kirito versus the boss. The dual wielding for the first time.
Yes.
And Kirito versus Heathcliff.
Kirito versus Heathcliff. In the Coliseum and in the boss room, I think are both really good.
Yes, both of those instances, it's really good.
Yeah.
And really interesting. And speaking about dual wielding, Kirito being the chosen one.
Yeah.
I actually kind of like.
Yeah.
I think it's done relatively well. I think it could definitely be done better, but I think it's done well in the sense that the system chooses.
Yeah. It's very subtle chosen one.
It's not Kayaba. It's not anyone specific. It's not like a random generator.
Yeah.
It is the system chooses the person who has the highest reaction speed.
Yeah.
Because obviously the chosen one should be the person that
is the best.
Actually, that's the best.
Yeah.
Like, and obviously, like, it's a good thing that they chose the person that it was a person who wasn't evil.
Yeah.
Because obviously there are people who are evil
as fuck in this game.
SAO.
Yeah, for sure.
So like you got kind of lucky there.
Yeah.
But still, like, I think that's just a really cool way to introduce a chosen one.
Yeah,
archetype.
I agree.
And like the fact as well is that he gets a special power. He gets the special skill dual wielding.
Yeah.
No one else has it. Like that is such an interesting concept.
Yeah. And then
to have your own unique skill that only you can use. And if only they had, I don't know, other people that had unique skills.
Yeah, other unique skills.
Only they had. If only we had expanded on that.
Yeah.
The game is broken, EA Sports. The game is broken.
Like, and that's the big thing that there are a lot of things that if this show just expanded on the elements that are already here that are really good, then this would probably be one of the greatest animes of all time.
Probably.
Yeah.
Definitely be in the top 10.
It definitely be in the top 10. And then also like, yeah, but even with the dual wielding moment, this series like it doesn't reach that high again. Like it tries to recreate it in subsequent arcs over and over again.
Yeah, no.
And it never never gets to that level.
That first dual wield time, bro, it's unparalleled.
Yeah, for sure.
Like absolutely unparalleled.
Yeah, and so and it's like, and there's not really like this arc is very episodic. It like in ways of introducing you to the show. First of all, it should be the whole show, but like it's like, okay, so I guess we're just gonna be playing a bunch of games after this that are much less interesting than the game that we played the first time that you named the show after. Like if you just called the show like, I don't know, Nerve Gear or something, I feel like I wouldn't feel as betrayed. But you called it Sword Art Online.
Honestly.
What do you think about? What are your thoughts on how this arc ends?
I I think it's very peaceful
Yeah.
and very reminiscent of those 3 episodes where Kirito and Azuna are sitting in heaven. I don't know.
Yeah.
Um,
In video game heaven.
and they're just sitting there and they're watching Aincrad fall apart, and they get their last couple moments together because they think they're both gonna die.
Yeah.
Or, well, actually,
They do think they're both
I
gonna
don't
die
know.
because
I think they're kind of uncertain whether or not they're gonna live or die.
I feel like
Because they died.
I feel like they're both in acceptance, right? Because Asuna died in the game, right? And then Kirito died
Yeah.
after him, so they're just
Yeah.
kind of like being peaceful. And then afterwards, Kirito wakes up and he's like, "Oh, well, I guess I'm here now."
Yeah. Yeah, and so, I think if that was the end of SAO,
Yeah.
and then they just kind of woke up, and then you get, like, a little time skip, and they're together or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, that would have been so cool. That just, like, they were able to find each other. They were able to find peace in a world that was full of just hardship and turmoil.
Yeah.
And that they were able to find it in each other, and that they were happy at the end, regardless of what happened, regardless of whether or not they lived or they died.
Yeah.
And they were able to see, like, they were able to accomplish their feat. They were able to get out, and everyone was able to leave the game.
Yeah.
And so it's like this very nice, like, end of, like, I just think it looks amazing too.
Yeah.
Like the clouds, the golden hour sun, like everywhere, and they're just like, "Hey, Kayabo, why'd you do it?" He's just like, "I don't know." That part's dumb. But at the same time,
just the SAO
at the same-
in 5 minutes clipper of like, so why did you feel the need to trap anybody in your game to kill everyone? Seems legit.
Congratulations on beating the game.
So how come you wanted to trap thousands of people in this game?
I don't know.
Seems legit.
But also at the same time, like, I think there's something there.
Yeah.
It's like, imagine you devote something your entire life to develop this idea, and then you go on with it, and then you're spending this 2 years involved with these people and everything, and I feel like you probably would lose track of why you tried to do this in the first place.
Yeah.
You know, you get lost in the sauce.
Yeah, you could
Like,
it could have been.
And so I think it's this very interesting, like, take on ambition, and, like, will you lose yourself in ambition?
Yeah.
And will you lose yourself in trying to achieve this goal that you had as a child, which is pretty much what he said. Like, I had this dream as a child to, you know,
Yeah.
world of Aincrad, this floating castle in the sky. And I think I feel like at one point you could be like, that's dumb.
Yeah.
Why would he just be like, I don't know, I don't remember anymore?
Yeah, I feel like
But also you could kind of think about it a little bit more and be like, this dude spent his entire life doing this, has been here for 2 years. Like, of course he'd get lost.
The game is broken, EA Sports.
yeah, I feel like all of that's would definitely be really unintentional. From
It probably is. It's 100% unintentional.
from the author. I feel like
It's
that-
100% unintentional.
No, for sure. Like that could be what the show's about. Like, unfortunately, it's just a power fantasy about a guy who gets a bunch of hoes in a video game and kills all the monsters. There's so many great things here, and I can't like stress enough that just I wish this was a whole show. And as the introduction to what this show is, it doesn't make me want to watch more of the show. It just makes me be like, why are we done with this now? I wanted more of this. This is what I signed up for. Like, especially after that amazing, like literally, like I said, you brought it up earlier, but like the shot at the end of the episode where Kaiba melts through and he's like looking over everybody, that just like elicits the same feeling as the Colossal Titan putting his hand over the wall.
Yes,
Like that's
dude.
the
Oh
same
my
thing as
gosh.
that to me.
So I feel like this arc is so like Hyori Itai.
Yeah,
It's so yin and yang.
yeah,
Because, like, there's so much good here, but there's also just this massive fumble.
yeah.
I
It's
mean,
not really like bad though.
not even. It's a multi-generational fumble.
Yeah, it is. It's a really interesting case because I wouldn't say like it's bad for like in isolation. These things are not bad. It's just nothing. Like it doesn't go anywhere, and like all of it in isolation. Like I don't think there's a single like actual bad episode in these first 14.
Yeah.
But I just think that like as an introduction to the series, like where like there's nothing here. Like it's for sure the best arc in the entire show.
I hate thinking about this arc as an introduction,
Yeah,
but that's what it is.
it is.
Which I hate.
Yeah.
Because it really shouldn't be an introduction. It should be the whole story.
should be the whole story.
And so, like, as an introduction to the rest of the series, it's trash.
Yeah.
It's actually terrible.
That is actually terrible.
It's really bad because it doesn't set up for anything else that
Yeah.
happens in the rest of the series. It doesn't. Nothing connects to it
Yeah. I mean, like,
in any way.
no, any other thoughts that you have before we go on to the ranking of this?
This is so sad. That is my only thought.
That is your only thought. I concur.
It's broken!
Oh, yeah. Okay. At the end of these, we're gonna be doing a little tier list thing where we rank these by our own personal ranking system based on. If you know, you know.
You know. If you don't, figure it out.
Yeah, figure it out. Don't even worry about it. But at the top, we got feeling the aster, getting trot, turbed, whelmed, disturbed, distraught, and then shit. Just for the arcs that are blatantly bad. And for the Ironclad arc of Sword Art Online, now how are we feeling? As an arc,
as an introduction arc, and as an arc in general, I am incredibly whelmed.
Yeah.
I'm so whelmed.
It's pretty whelming. It is pretty whelming.
Like I don't think you could be more whelmed watching something and then going on to watching the rest of the series
and then just no payoff, no follow up,
exactly.
nothing. Yeah, exactly. That might be the best definition.
It's incredibly whelming.
That is the best definition of whelming I have ever heard. That'll do it. It's very unfortunate. But yeah, anyways, so that's our ranking for this. We're gonna go on to rank the rest of these as we continue to talk about the series. Next time we're gonna be talking about the Fairy Dance arc, which is the second arc of the Sword Art Online. Very excited. I'm so excited to hear what Noah has to say because
awesome.
It is gonna be awesome. But yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this, leave a like, do all the YouTube things or whatever. I don't really give a fuck. And until next time, end the video.